where do you think it went wrong this year to kind of let that opportunity go away?
That's a great question. We didn't play well enough to win this series. For majority of it, right? Bad third quarter of first game and bad fourth quarter of the second game. They beat us the third game. We didn't play well at all and won 3 in a row. And then tonight was just tough. So we just didn't play well enough to win this series.
Breaking Celtics news to report. Adrian Wojnarowski reporting the Celtics have acquired guard Drew Holiday from the Blazers in a blockbuster deal one day before media day. The C's reportedly sending Portland Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, and 2 first-round picks. Woj adding in the last few minutes that the expectation is that the Celtics are eager to retain Holiday long-term. He has a player option for next season. Michael Holly, Tommy Curran, Amina Smith here with you.
On the eve of the NBA draft, a major development on the NBA trade front involving Kristaps Porzingis. In the last 10 minutes, we have news that has happened there, and that is where we begin. After original reports of a 3-team trade involving the Celtics, Clippers, and Wizards that would have landed Kristaps Porzingis in Boston, which fell through, the Clippers are out, but the Grizzlies now in. The teams are completing a 3-way deal that involves Boston and Memphis. It'll send Tyus Jones to Washington, but obviously the giant headline here regarding the best team in the East anyway to be involved in the deal is that Kristaps Porzingis is on the move, and now I can report Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is heading to the Grizzlies. Wow, Stanford Steve, you said earlier tonight you thought they're going to have to move him. I said he's too valuable to trade. I didn't think that would happen. As for Porzingis, the past season, you see the numbers here. He averaged over 23 a game, the best field goal percentage in his career. Stayed healthy as well, was able to play in 65 games. That was the most he had played in a season since 2016. All right, again, this just happened. Smart to Memphis makes sense. I'm surprised they moved him. I'm surprised they moved Smart because I felt like what Smart represented to the Celtics was part of their whole DNA, DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year, and all of that. But obviously you gotta give to get, and they land Porzingis. Woj is working the details out on this, and he will join us here shortly with the specifics of how all of these machinations came into play. And again, this is just happening live in real time here, midnight Eastern, and the draft's tomorrow night.
I kind of do my own thing, me and my wife. Well, Wednesday was my day off, and I'm taking a nap. And I got my watch on, my Apple Watch on, and I see the text. I see a call from the GM, and I'm like, I'll call him back. Like, I'm deep in this nap too. You know what I'm saying it's a good one. And then 2 seconds later, my agent calls me. I'm like, all right. So I pick up his call. He's like, you talk to him? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm sleeping. He's like, well, you just got traded, so you should probably call him back. And then I ended up looking at my phone. He ended up texting me everything that was happening. Like, yeah, we traded you here. And then I ended up calling him. And he ended up saying, like, yeah, we traded you for Damian Lillard. So I also had no clue. Like, just like the world had no clue, I also had no clue. He did tell me, I think before it broke on Twitter and all that, the world kind of knew. But I think for me, it was just a shock because I had no clue, like, out the blue. Mm-hmm. And I think a part of me thinking, like, maybe I felt like not that I was untouchable, but maybe I had done enough to at least let me know 24 hours in advance, not 5 minutes in advance. And maybe I'm asking for too much. I don't know. But it's kind of like, I mean, I won there. You know what I'm saying?
How much has it helped to have him on this journey with you? You know, just how much validation would that bring, or how much sweeter would that make it if you guys are to get to a championship level?
I mean, yeah, similar, same answer. I think, you know, him being a year older than me and kind of being the young guys going through this and, you know, always, you know, pushing each other, having somebody that is as competitive, as ambitious as me and relative the same age has been helpful. And then I think kind of putting it all together of like, you know, helping him out, helping me out, helping each other out so that we can be the best for the team and that we can ship, and losing was the worst feeling ever. And you realize that, you know, nothing else matters. All the individual stuff, I would trade all that in to win a championship. And I believe that we're going to do it.